Don't make these three mistakes when pricing your property. The first one is going to be pricing your home based on what you need to take out of the home. The simplest way I could put this, if your home is worth $400,000, we can't price it at $450 because you need to take $450 out of it. It's just not how it works. We can't sell your home for more than it's worth to consumers who aren't willing to pay more than it's worth. And so that is one of the biggest mistakes. And we're starting to see that a fair amount in areas where, let's say, they had a quick turnaround where they bought from a new builder in the last couple of years and took advantage of all the new build incentives. So you can't just tack on commission, sales expenses, and so forth on top of a fair market value in order to try to recoup everything you need out of it. It doesn't work that way. Same way I can't sell my $10,000 truck for $40,000 because that's just what I need to take out of it. Doesn't work that way. All right, the second reason, or the second big mistake not to make, is going to be, and this happens mainly with for sale by owners, but it does happen out there, and I've heard it. I've not taken listings for this reason. Is, hey, Charlie, let's just price our home because maybe there's a sucker out there that's willing to spend that much for it. Maybe there's somebody dumb enough to buy it at that price. Maybe from New York or California or from up north or areas where there's a much more expensive market. I'm not going to participate in that. I don't think that you should bank your financial investment in your home based on that. I wouldn't let that prohibit you. I wouldn't let that hold you up from making the move that your family needs at that time. So don't make that mistake. The third mistake that I see all the time is overvaluing improvements that are done to a property. My favorite example of this is touring a home, and just this customer I think about all the time. This is one of my favorite stories. We're going through, and he's telling me about the things that he's done. You know, he's installed new light fixtures. They've put fans up. They've put paint. They painted, based on after the new build. And they said, Charlie, and one of our favorite things is we installed permanent toilet paper holders. That's got to be worth at least a few $1,000s. I was like, oh man, how do I have the heart to tell them that no, your permanent toilet paper holders are not worth at least $5,000 to a new buyer? Those are things that, while all nice and dandy to have, and it's great to have fans and a paint job and so forth inside the house, those aren't things that really move the needle significantly for price points. It helps with first impressions and so forth, but doesn't really move the needle in significant price movement. So anyways, don't overvalue on accident the current upgrades and things that you've done to the property. Other things, if you've got a home that's older and it's got you have to put a new roof in, HVAC or water heater, those are normal homeowner maintenance tasks that buyers would just like to appreciate a home that's been maintained. It's not necessarily, yes, a home with an old roof and a home with a new roof will have different sale prices. But just because, let's say, a fair market value was $400,000 for a house, just because you put a new roof on, doesn't mean that it's worth $425,000 because that's what it cost you to put the roof on. Doesn't happen that way. So don't make that mistake on accident. Anyways, I'm Charlie Peterson. I run the Peterson Property Group with Keller Williams Heritage Realty. If there's anything that we can do to help you out with your home sale needs, please give us a call at 386-259-0744.